1933. America in crisis.
Nations trust in its banks. Citizens rush to trade their paper money for the one thing they still trust: solid gold. To stop the collapse, President Roosevelt makes a drastic decision. Private ownership of gold is outlawed. Every citizen is ordered to sell their gold to the United States Treasury.
The order worked. The government's gold reserves swelled to the largest in human history.
But it created a new, massive engineering problem. Where do you safely store the wealth of a nation?
At the time, America's gold was stored in coastal cities, vulnerable to spies, sabotage, or a surprise military attack.
They needed a fortress, a vault so deep inside the country and so strong that no army on Earth could reach it.
The search began for the perfect location: remote, secure, and accessible only by land. The choice was made: Fort Knox, Kentucky, already a secure 100,000-acre army post located behind the Appalachian Mountains. This empty hill was chosen. It would soon become the most secure and most famous building on Earth. The task fell to Treasury architect Louis A. Simon. His design was not for a building, but for a fortress.
The design philosophy was simple: defense in depth. Not one wall, but a series of layers, each one harder to break than the last.
The first layer of defense wasn't a wall. It was open space, a clear field of fire in all directions. The work began in 1935. The first step, carving a massive hole out of the Kentucky bedrock. A foundation of unprecedented thickness and strength, designed to withstand a direct assault.
The concrete was an engineering marvel, a special mix, reinforced with granite and a dense web of steel to resist any explosive.
The outer fortress takes shape, over 16,000 cubic feet of concrete, creating a bomb-proof shell. And inside every inch of concrete, a web of hardened steel, designed to make any attempt to drill through nearly impossible. But the true secret was the design. Not one vault, but two. A box within a box.
This was genius. Even if an attacker breached the outer walls, they wouldn't be inside the vault. They'd be trapped here in this hallway, exposed.
The inner sanctum. A vault forged not just from concrete, but from layers of hardened steel. But the heart of the fortress was being built hundreds of miles away in Hamilton, Ohio. The Mosler Safe Company, tasked with creating a door that could withstand any attack known to man.
The result was a masterpiece. 22 tons of torch and drill-resistant steel, over 21 inches thick.
And a locking mechanism so complex, it required multiple people to open, none of whom knew the full combination. Transporting the door was a military operation in itself, a journey by rail, under heavy guard. The heart of the vault arrives at its new home. The most delicate lift of the entire project, a 22-ton door, handled with the care of a priceless jewel. A perfect fit, the gate to the world's largest treasure is installed. And the vault is sealed, a fortress of concrete and steel ready to receive its treasure.
The building was only the first layer of defense. The real security was yet to come.
The fortress was built. Now it had to be made impenetrable. A system of security designed to defeat any army on Earth. The defense begins here, a perimeter of steel designed to stop any vehicle in its tracks. 4 corner towers, providing overlapping fields of fire and constant surveillance.
The security philosophy is defense in depth. It's not one unbeatable wall, but a series of obstacles designed to slow down, detect, and neutralize any threat.
The human element, an elite police force dedicated solely to protecting the nation's assets. They are expert marksmen, trained for any contingency. And the final layer of external defense, a 100,000-acre active U.S. Army base, complete with 30,000 soldiers and the U.S. Army Armor School.
Any attacker wouldn't just face the guards. they would face the full might of the United States Army.
The outer walls, a 4-foot-thick layer of granite, concrete, and steel, designed to withstand a direct aerial bombardment. But even if the outer wall is breached, the attacker is trapped, exposed in a narrow corridor with no cover. The inner sanctum, a freestanding vault of hardened steel, immune to the chaos outside. And the main event, a 22-ton door so perfectly balanced it can be moved by one person, but so strong no explosive can breach it.
The door isn't one piece of steel, it's a complex sandwich of different alloys, each designed to resist a different kind of attack, from drills to cutting torches.
And a lock that cannot be picked. A dual combination system, with no single person on Earth knowing the full sequence. And a 100-hour time lock, making it impossible to open the vault outside of a pre-scheduled time window. But what if the unthinkable happens? The vault has its own life support, its own water, its own power, its own air supply, and a final desperate defense. In the event of a breach, the entire vault can be flooded with water, buying time for reinforcements to arrive. The roof itself is a fortress, with retractable machine gun emplacements guarding against aerial assault or paratroopers. And beneath the ground, a silent network of seismic sensors detecting any tunneling or digging activity for miles around. Eyes in the dark, thermal cameras capable of detecting a mouse from a mile away, and sensors to detect the unseen. Alarms trigger if any unusual chemicals are detected near the vault walls. Beyond the main vault, a network of blast doors ready to seal off any intruder's path. Even the office is part of the defense, a direct line to the White House and a silent alarm. A subterranean network, connecting the vault to its defenders, deep beneath the surface. And silence, a sophisticated jammer preventing any electronic signals from entering or leaving the vault area. Beyond the fence, unseen eyes, observation posts, keeping watch over the entire Fort Knox reservation.
Every layer, every detail, designed to buy time. Because time is the ultimate weapon against any breach.
The layers of defense are revealed. But what is protected? What treasure lies beyond the 22-ton door? A secret revealed. The empty primary vault chamber, a monument to security. And another layer, a steel grille designed to trap any intruder between the main door and the treasure itself. The main vault has 2 levels, a top level for the main storage and a lower level for deeper reserves. Unblinking eyes, a network of cameras and motion sensors monitoring every inch of the vault 24/7. And the air itself is controlled, filtered, purified, and kept at a constant temperature and humidity. Its own water supply ensuring the guards inside could survive for weeks. And its own power grid, independent of the outside world, to keep all systems online. The ultimate storage, heavy-duty steel cages designed to hold thousands of individual gold bars. In the 1930s, gold was the bedrock of the global economy. Every dollar, backed by physical gold. The fortress was ready. In 1937, the first of the great gold trains arrived. A 9-car train carrying a precious cargo. Every car, every inch, under the watchful eye of the U.S. Army. A massive logistical operation, moving hundreds of tons of gold under the heaviest security imaginable. Each bar, 27.5 pounds of nearly pure gold, marked with its serial number and refinery. The treasure enters the outer fortress, passing through multiple checkpoints. And the 22-ton door is opened, a precise, synchronized effort by multiple officers. The inner grille retracts, the path to the gold is clear. And the vault receives its treasure, stacks of pure gold, filling the empty compartments.
Each bar, 27.5 pounds of nearly pure gold. Today, over 147 million troy ounces are stored here.
A river of gold. A treasure that has remained untouched and secure for nearly a century. The physical gold secured America's wealth, but the certificates became obsolete. In 1971, the U.S. ended the gold standard. The dollar was no longer directly backed by gold.
So why keep the gold? It remains a strategic reserve, a symbol of stability, and a hedge against financial crisis.
And the secrecy continues. For nearly a century, Fort Knox has guarded its secrets. The myths abound. Secret tunnels, alien artifacts, the Declaration of Independence.
The legend is part of its defense, the fear of what lies within, and the certainty that it cannot be reached.
Fort Knox set the standard. Its principles of layered defense are still used in the most secure buildings on Earth. The constant vigilance, the unwavering dedication of those who stand guard. A fortress that has endured decades of crisis, untouched and unbreached. A fortress built for crisis. But how does its legend endure in a changing world? For nearly a century, Fort Knox has stood as the ultimate symbol of security. Even presidents have visited its hallowed halls, reaffirming its importance. But the drills never stop, a constant state of readiness for threats imagined and real. A lonely vigil, a commitment to protect what is unseen. Modern threats evolve, but the principles of Fort Knox's design remain timeless. Its layered defenses, adaptable to new technologies, are constantly upgraded to maintain its impenetrable status. America's gold reserve, a strategic asset in a global economy. In an increasingly digital world, the enduring power of physical gold remains.
Built almost 90 years ago, its engineering principles remain as relevant and effective today as they were in the 1930s.
A silent sentinel, guarding its secret under the cover of night. Day after day, year after year, the fortress stands. The ultimate promise, unbreached, unyielding, and eternal. The mystery endures. The legend continues.
To see how the world's most incredible structures are built, subscribe to Next Gen Manufacturing.